Hello guys, welcome back to the channel, Mommy Trader. If you're new around here, welcome. On this channel, I am documenting my family's journey to financial independence and generational wealth. And we plan on achieving that through investing in the stock market, real estate, cryptocurrency, and overall increasing our net worth. So if that sounds interesting to you, or you just want some motivation so that you can get started on your own personal wealth building journey, then subscribe to the channel, like the video, and join us. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you guys so much for coming back. I really do appreciate it. So in today's video, we're going to be going over our passive income report for January. And remember guys, passive income is different from active income in the fact that passive income is just income that requires little to no effort to earn. And how my husband and I kind of qualify it is that there are 730 hours in a given month, okay? If you divide that 730 hours in half, because we're asleep half that time, it's 365 hours. If we spend 5% or less of our time with anything that we receive income from, that's considered passive income. So out of those 365 hours that we are awake, if we are spending 15 hours or less in a given month and we earn income, then we consider it passive income. And so I just wanted to make that clear in case you guys didn't know the difference between passive and active, because active income is just something where you are getting up and actively working for majority of your awake hours. So you go into a 9 to 5, you go into a part-time job, or like YouTube. YouTube for me right now is not passive income. And I'm not even getting anything, but because it's active work. Even I think after you become monetized, it's still work. Now products and things you sell that continue to generate income down the pipeline, well, that's passive. But I just wanted to give you guys a quick reminder on what passive income is. So let's see how we did this month. So we had a couple of income streams this month for passive income. First, we have our rental. We received $1,520 from our rental. Next, our dividends. I did put a video up, I'll link in the eye in the sky, of the Robinhood dividend video we received for January. So you guys can go back and take a look if you like, but we received $22.69 across all of our accounts for dividends this month. Next is interest. When we have our emergency fund and the Capital One account, we received $12.88. Next is Ebates. We received $401.67. That's from the bed that we purchased. I talked about that in a few of my videos. We bought a bed. It was $3,200 with everything included, including tax and delivery and all of that, sheets, pillows, and all of that. So we went through Ebates to buy it, and we received $401.67. Next is just general cash back from our credit cards. Remember, we use our credit cards responsibly and we pay them off in full, and our cards give us cash back, and we received $250. The bulk of that was buying the bed. So we bought the bed with our credit card, and we went through Rakuten or Ebates, however you want to say it, and that way we were able to kind of double dip in terms of savings. And then last but not least is Ibotta, and SB is Swag Bucks. And so total from that was $42.75 for the month of January. So let's see what the total was. So the grand total for January for our passive income was $2,249.99, which I think is pretty good. Keep in mind the Rakuten / Ebates, I won't get $400 a month for that. That's usually when we have to make bigger purchases. But again, I just wanted to be really open and transparent with you guys, because this is not like usual. Now the rental income and dividends and stuff, that's more consistent, but I just wanted you guys to, be aware of what to expect. So let's talk about our future passive income goals, because my husband and myself really like to look in the near term and the long term, because we want to have a plan. We don't want to find ourselves in situations and don't have a plan or don't know what to do, because we usually make a lot of mistakes, a lot of errors when that happens. So I have put some things down here that we are thinking of in the future in terms of passive income, and I wanted to just share that with you guys. So the first one is Mommy Trader. So hopefully this is, my business is something that I'm really passionate about, that I'm hoping can grow and just become profitable for us in terms of my husband and myself, but also for the people that I'm talking to, because in the end, I want all of us to make it. I want all of us to be successful and break generational curses and, be the change that we seek, to be the change in our families. And so I would like, and one of my goals is to become monetized this year, but if not, that's okay. Excuse me, guys, I had to cough off camera for a second, sorry. But one of my goals is to become monetized this year, so that's a goal. And of course, you have Google AdSense and affiliate marketing and all of that, and that's something that I would like to keep in mind, just in case that comes up, because I do want to have a plan for that. Next is more rentals. I have talked several times about we are in the process of buying our second rental property, and that will just give us more monthly cash flow, more passive income. Next is dividends. We want to continue to invest and build out our portfolio positions, and that will just increase the dividends we receive every month or every quarter, or however often the companies pay out, because the companies do pay out at different times. So again, we want to increase our dividend income. Next is our investment. Now, I have an investment planner. This is something that's long-term into the future, especially if Mommy Trader as a company takes off. But I would like to make my own investing planner. Now, I do have several budgeting planners, and I do have an investing journal, but I feel like an investing planner would be really, really useful for a lot of beginner investors, especially if you like writing things down, and also, one that's digital as well, because I feel like having all of your ideas in terms of investing and financial plans in one place that's easy to access, that's beginner friendly, that you see me use, I think would be really beneficial. And so that's something that I am hopeful will be able to generate passive income way down the line. Next is write a book. Now, this is something that I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to write a book, and I think the hardest part is just actually sitting down and just start typing. But I do have a couple of ideas, and I would love to write a fantasy novel, because I really am into the Lord of the Rings and the Harry Potters and all of that, and I really, really enjoy that type of genre. So I would love to write a book about that one day. And last but not least, just any products. If I decide one day to sell all the thousands of spreadsheets that I have and are coming up with, or I have been asked privately about what I consider being a financial coach, a mentor, somebody to kind of help others on their journey, and I have thought about that, and that would be something that down in the future. But again, it's something to consider when it comes to passive income, because again, my husband and I want to really think about these things. So if we find ourselves, say Mommy Trader takes off faster than we intended, we wanted to have some type of idea in terms of which direction we wanted to go in. So these are just some passive income goal ideas for the future. Now, we do have a passive income goal in terms of a number, because remember, guys, we are trying to achieve FIRE, which is financial independence, retire early, and we want to make sure that our passive income can help sustain us when we do reach that FIRE stage. And our goal is $7,000 a month. I do go into detail. I will put in the eye in the sky our our FIRE income goal with all the numbers and details in the eye in the sky, so you guys can go back and look if you want. But again, we would like to receive $7,000. That's the goal per month in passive income. Now, let's go over the breakdown, because that's just not going to come out of thin air. Remember, we are talking about making a plan. How are we going to achieve this? The first thing would be rental income. So we currently have one property. Our goal is to have 3 properties minimum. 3 properties minimum. So we are working on our second property, and then we would like to buy a third property probably in the next 2 years, and that would give us our goal. But if we get 4 or 5, that is okay. And when we talk about properties, we mean doors. So sometimes if we buy a duplex, that's 2 apartments in one building, so it's 2 doors. So you figure a duplex and just a regular standalone house is 3 doors. We'll be happy with that. But again, our goal is 3 properties, and our goal is to get $5,000 from those properties a month minimum. Next is our dividend income. We get about $22-ish right now, so we did meet our $20 per month dividend goal but we would like to get that up to about $500. And then finally down here you see investment income. When we do reach our fire stage, the plan would be to start taking some withdrawals from our HSA. We don't take any withdrawals now. We plan on letting that money just sit in our HSA and grow because it grows tax-free. And then we would take some withdrawals from our Roth IRA and then some interest from our savings accounts, because we do plan on having $100,000 in cash by the time we reach our fire number, just to kind of tide us over in case the market is slumping or anything like that. You know, we want to make sure that we are thinking about all the possibilities here. And so investment income, we plan on getting about $500 per month. Let's hope. And then other, we have, like I said, if Mommy Trader takes off, cash from savings to help tide us over, my husband's side business, which would be passive at that time because his plan is to sell his business and then stay on as like a board member or an advisor or something along the lines. And I can do a video about what his business is all about. If you guys are interested, just let me know in the comments below. But yes, from our other, we plan on receiving $5,000. So when you add $5,000 for our goal, $500 from our dividends, and I see I have $500 mentioned twice, so don't judge me, guys. And then we have $500 from our investment and $1,000 from other. That totals $7,000. So we're keeping our fingers crossed. I think we can achieve this, guys. We're going to put our minds to it. We can do it. So if you guys made it this far in this video, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a comment below. Let me know, do you keep track of your passive income? And if so, if you want to share, how much did you receive for January? Leave a comment down below. I love talking with you guys. Again, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, go on and do it. Like the video if you haven't. And until next time, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.